What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Bo. I want to go over what I believe is one of the ultimate setups you can have for a Nightblade character, assassin character, stealth character, one of those, at least in Skyrim. As it stands, looking pretty weird. Well, it's because it's kind of an amalgam of different armors. Let's go check it out. So, weapon-wise, let's go over that first. I like the Nightingale Bow. You can get this by going all the way through the Nightingale quests. You get, well, boom. Basically, it does up to 30 damage on shot, plus shocks the damage from another 15. I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous bow. You're hitting at 75 shot, even with crap arrows. I believe that the nicest dagger in the game is the Blade of Woe, and in this case, it absorbs 10 damage plus hits for 20, so you're hitting at 30 damage each time. And then you add in all the benefits of the other pieces, which are the apparel. Now, there's two different pieces you can get for gloves, depending on how you go. I would imagine you're going to do this one, which is the Ancient Shrouded. You get this from completing the Dark Brotherhood quest. There'd be a whole set, but I only use the gloves because you get double attack damage, and it stacks with your sneak. So if your sneak is times 15 damage for sneak attacks, now it's times 30. If you were also to add this one right here, which is like if you sprint and then hit, so basically you go into crouch mode and then just like sprint, right? And then burn attack. You get plus 6 times 60 damage. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, speaking of which, how did I turn into that? Well, that's because of this right here. The Ebony Mail. This is one you get for taking care of, I think it's, what is it? It's the one where you have to go in and stab the guy. You have to take a follower, stab him. I did a whole video on this. It's probably in there somewhere. It's heavy armor. It doesn't really matter to me one bit. The whole point is it allows you to be quiet, as well as if you screw up and people come at you, anybody who comes around you to attack you takes 5 points of poison damage per second, and it doesn't require enchanting. Pretty sick. I like the boots because it makes you muffled and move silently, even though this also does that. You're able to move more quietly, but this basically takes care of that. I like the Ebony Mail simply because of the poison damage on there if you screw up. Plus, it looks dope when you go in and like crouch because it's all black. You could do Nightingale if you really feel like it, but really, do you need the stamina? I mean, if it takes you more than a couple shots to kill something with a dagger, you're screwed anyway because you're losing the multiplier. So just don't worry about it. Going with just a regular old ring. This is 40% more damage to one hand. Think it's a pretty solid choice if you're going to go ahead and try to use daggers. Necklace, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You could find yourself a Peerless in one hand or with archery, depending on how you want to go. Another one is if you don't really care about the cool look of the Nightingale hood, because it's only like 17% illusion, you like down. You could always swap it for this, which is like a Peerless of archery. You put the circlet with a dragon mask, and you'd be pretty much set up. But other than that, guys, I mean, there's a lot of options you can do, but definitely suggest one of these two, the Cicero gloves or the Ancient Shrouded. I go with the Ancient Shrouded because at least you get armor. You can use a smithy if you have the ability to use to craft with enchanted items. You can boost this armor up a bit, but other than that, the whole purpose of this set is trying to not get caught and then stabbing people's in the mouth, because you will, of course, run them out, swap over your Blade of Woe, invisibility, and like they can't see you anyway, but now it just becomes ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh god. Whoa, sorry, dude.
That's all you got. Close.
See. He doesn't know where I'm at now. yeah. $1,000 bounty. Oh shit. Sorry, kiddo. Looks like someone's about ready to get fucking wasted. God damn it. Oh, this kid's invincible. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll have to pay that $1,000 next time I see somebody. Well, damn it. Go figure. Try to show you guys what the effect is. Totally got screwed. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.